Hello, Shamel with Intel Real Estate, and welcome to the Shamel Law Show. Today we're privileged to interview our preferred real estate attorney with the Hernandez Law Group. This episode will feature homeowners defaulting on the mortgage. I'd like to introduce Christy Hernandez, the managing attorney and founder of the Hernandez Law Group. Welcome, Christy, and first off, tell us about yourself and your company.
Sure. So Hernandez Law Group, we're a law firm that's really focused on homeowners who are dealing with distressed property situation. So a client that I might be helping would be somebody who is behind on their mortgage payment, and they're coming in for a free consultation with me to figure out what are all of their options for how to solve that mortgage problem.
Okay, excellent. A couple questions today. When a homeowner goes late, how quickly will the foreclosure process start?
So homeowner's got a little bit of time. So the lender doesn't foreclose, the first month that you miss a mortgage payment. It normally takes about 3 or 4 months before the lender's going to seriously start thinking about putting you in foreclosure. And during those few months is a really good time to meet with a realtor or an attorney to start figuring out what your strategy is going to be. So before the foreclosure even starts.
Okay. What is an NOD? What does it stand for? Also, does the NOD show the amount past due?
So NOD stands for Notice of Default. And so all realtors and attorneys, we typically use the shortened NOD, Notice of Default. So in a Notice of Default, what you have to understand is that it is the formal start of foreclosure in California. So when you get a Notice of Default, you are in foreclosure officially. And all notices of default, what they do is they list the amount that you're behind on the mortgage. And so the idea is the bank is teaching you in that NOD how much you have to pay if you want to solve your foreclosure problem.
Oh, excellent. Can homeowners make partial payments before and after the NOD is filed?
So the notice of default is a really critical time. Once you get that notice, you're no longer allowed to make partial payments. So prior to the NOD, you could send in $25, any kind of little payment that you want to make to work on bringing you current. But once the notice of default is issued, at that point, the lender will not accept any little payments. You have to pay that full amount that's owed in order to stop your foreclosure, or you've got to have another plan in place.
Okay. Is there an expiration date on the NOD?
So there's not. And this is where some people start to feel kind of safe, because what will happen is they'll get a notice of default, and then maybe the lender won't be really proactive about moving the foreclosure along to the next steps. And so they'll start to feel like we're okay. Well, the lender can pick up a foreclosure at any time after the notice of default is served if you haven't brought the loan current. So you're not safe. Once you've got a notice of default, you really got to be proactive in dealing with the problem.
Excellent. Thanks so much for joining me today, Chris Hernandez. You've provided us with a wealth of knowledge regarding distressed properties and homeowners in need of critical help. The Hernandez Law Group is our go-to company in regards to distressed properties. If you have any specific legal needs, please contact me. Can I also put you directly in touch with Hernandez Law Group? To my viewers, thank you for joining the Shamel Law Show. Be sure to tune in for future episodes and have a great night.